Good day, ladies and gents. Glad you're with me on air for this edition of Court Records. I'm Court Zeppernick, and yes, everything is indeed on the record. All right, gun control. And to be honest, I don't have much of an opinion on gun control or politics in general, for that matter, just not my cup of tea. But there's always been this one thing I've heard about gun control just perusing the web. And it boils down to this. First, every time one of these senseless mass casualties happens, nothing really changes. Am I right? When I was in high school, all right, there was the Sandy Hook massacre in Newtown, Connecticut. And as horrific as that was, just a year and a half ago, then back in May of 2022, the Uvalde shooting happened. And statistically, unfortunately, there's been a lot more in between. And I always see the public outcry, and I vaguely remember this one particular tweet on Twitter in the aftermath of the Uvalde shooting. And I glanced real quick, and I paraphrased this quote from the tweet that I saw. It's amazing how since Sandy Hook happened, politicians basically looked every child in the eye in regards to practicing all these new school shootings and evacuations nowadays, and told them, basically, quote, good luck. Like it's a skill, it's a genetic trait nowadays to practice mass shooting, evasion, and prevention. So I found that pretty telling and frankly scary, man. Like, wow, basically just good luck to you. All right, so that's the first concept. And the next concept is sort of the antithesis of an AR-15 confiscation. And that's the Sean Hannity on Fox News debating with Geraldo Rivera type logic, which is you can't take away assault weapons from law-abiding citizens. Fair point, because this is the logic. Because what if an intruder burglarizes your home and the dad has to defend his family? All right, once again, fair point. Obviously, that's a very logical reason. And the question, though, that I keep having, though, and this is what I don't understand about Hannity's logic, is that how does Hannity know that the intruder is automatically going to have an AR-15 assault weapon of his own? Like, what if he just had a knife or pepper spray instead? And then a pistol, if you had a pistol, that would do the trick, would it not? And even if you had that AR-15 at your disposal, and if the intruder, is wandering around your house and sees you with your back turned to him, and he has the weapon of choice in his hands, like a machete, then guess what? Yeah. So even with that AR-15, if you don't see him first, he sees you first, that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 weapon you have, not going to be as valuable to you. So at this moment in the 21st century, there's still just too much rationale, I'd say, on both sides when it comes to the gun control debates. All right, thanks for joining me and not touching that dial. I'm Court Zeppernick, and this has been Court Records.